Most people think Britain and America became allies because of friendship. That's wrong. There was no peace treaty, no apology, no handshake. They didn't become friends overnight. They simply reached a moment where fighting no longer made sense. This is the real story of how two enemies slowly became partners, not through love, but through logic, fear, and survival. After the War of 1812, nobody really won. America didn't defeat Britain. Britain didn't control America. Both sides learned the same lesson. Another war would be expensive, messy, and pointless. America still feared Britain. Britain controlled the oceans. British power surrounded American borders. Independence was real, but safety was not. Britain, on the other hand, had a massive empire to protect. America was growing, yes, but it wasn't worth another war. And money mattered. America sold raw materials. Britain sold ships, finance, and trade. Breaking this relationship would hurt both sides. So peace survived, not because of trust, but because war was bad business. The Monroe Doctrine, a bold bluff. In 1823, America made a bold announcement: no more European empires in the Americas. It sounded powerful, but here's the truth: America didn't yet have the Navy to enforce it. Ironically, British ships were the real reason Europe stayed away. Britain looked at the situation and thought, challenging this costs more than ignoring it, so Britain stepped back, quietly. America believed it had scared a superpower. Britain believed it had simply waited. This misunderstanding would matter later. Power versus words, the real test. When Britain took control of the Falkland Islands, America protested and did nothing. Too far, too risky, too weak. But when Britain showed interest in Hawaii, America reacted strongly. This time, Britain stepped away. The lesson was clear. The Monroe Doctrine only worked where America had real power. Not promises, not words, power. The Civil War, the most dangerous moment. Then came the American Civil War. Britain hated slavery, but British factories depended on Southern cotton. Workers lost jobs, prices rose, protests grew. Recognizing the Confederacy was discussed seriously. Then came the Trent Affair. An American ship captured Confederate diplomats from a British vessel. Britain was furious. 11,000 troops were sent to Canada. Warships were prepared. This was the closest moment to war. Only one decision stopped it. America released the prisoners. War was avoided, but barely. The most expensive apology in history. After the war, America wasn't done. British shipyards had built Confederate warships, including the famous CSS Alabama. These ships destroyed American trade. America demanded compensation. Britain resisted, then agreed. Britain paid $15.5 million, the largest compensation payment ever at the time. This mattered more than money. It proved something new. Problems could be solved without war. A dangerous habit was dying. The world changes. Germany rises. By the late 1800s, Britain had bigger worries. Germany was rising fast. Its navy threatened British survival. Britain couldn't fight everyone, so something quiet happened. British ships left the Caribbean. American ships filled the space. No treaty, no announcement, just understanding. America controlled the West. Britain focused on Europe. When World War I began, Britain fought immediately. America stayed neutral at first, but American money, food, and factories kept Britain alive. German submarines attacked ships. American lives were lost. Neutrality stopped making sense. In 1917, America joined the war, not as a former enemy, but as a necessary partner. From that moment on, war between Britain and America became unthinkable. They didn't become allies because they liked each other. They became allies because war was pointless. Trade was essential, power was shared, enemies were elsewhere. Rivalry died not from forgiveness, but from logic. And that's why Britain and America didn't stop fighting on one day. They stopped because fighting stopped working. Action. History isn't shaped by emotions, it's shaped by decisions. If you want more stories like this, clear, honest, and powerful, subscribe to ChronoStates. Watch the next video. Because history doesn't repeat itself, but it always explains the present.